Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading from April 2nd through the 9th, 2023. This is our last week of weeklies, and we start dailies pretty soon on the 10th. So this will be your last shuffle. Guys, I'm so sorry about how I sound. Okay, so if you don't know, I live in the southern, south side of the United States, and so the pollen is ridiculous, and I got hit with some of it. So I'm just like, I feel awesome. It just I sound like I'm struggling, and I'm not. Trust me. Back and forth, playing it safe, right? So this, you could be an Aries Taurus cusp because this came out for Aries with the playing it safe energy. It was like all over the whole thing. Like, please play it safe, But here with the back and forth, this would tell me, ooh, wow, okay, you need to play it safe and focus on yourself. And I would say this, like, focus on your, like, that you're coming with the truth. You know that you're wise. You know that you know what to do. Please don't depend on anyone else. They're begging you not to depend on anyone else. If you do depend on someone else, you may be taken advantage of. Like, don't wait on anyone else to do anything for you. Don't wait for them to bring anything to you. Don't relax, especially if it's something that has a lot of like high anxiety is attached to it, or you're pressed for time, or you need something done right away, especially if you need someone to come through overnight, kind of thing. Like, please come through. Do not depend on them. Okay, so you have back and forth with Three of Wands, Five of Swords, Four of Swords, the Tower. This is going to portend that you may feel like, and that, like, your anxiety is telling you that anything could happen tonight, tomorrow. Like, everything could be, all your ducks could be in a row. And this is saying now you're back and forth. You may be second guessing things. And it's because you're like, things are too calm. Things are way too calm. If I wait on XYZ, things are not going to work out. Not only that, they're telling you don't wait on anyone too, right? But they're saying you may be back and forth about depending on another person. So say someone does say that they're going to come. Don't worry. I've got, like, say there's a party for the kids at a school. You got to have the cupcakes. Do not depend on this person to bring them. Have a backup. That way it's double for your trouble. Fun. So they do show up. Well, now you got cupcakes and cookies. So they're saying, make sure you have yours backed up, okay? Then you have playing it safe with the Hermit and the Devil. Now, the playing it safe aspect, they're saying that you need to be more focused on what you can do. The Devil would speak of, it is probably best that you focus on what you could do. And only because this may be something you've done anyway for a long time. Maybe you've been hoping to trust other people. Maybe now you're finally open enough to trust others. But then they're saying, remember in the past that people didn't show up. They didn't do what they needed to do. So this week is mostly going to be centered around, don't take people's word for anything at this point, especially if you can take care of it yourself. Okay? So by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you have new beginnings. Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. Now, the new beginnings would be that this may be invitations, offering to help. People will notice that you don't depend on them or you don't trust them. People are going to notice because they're going to be, and so that's why I was saying I almost see an energy of like, you're waiting on, like I said, a class party. You're waiting on them to bring cupcakes. Well, now you're gonna make cookies anyway, or make a backup, and then you'll see maybe they'll show up. And if they show up, because I'm seeing right here, they're showing these are the people that do show up. They did show back up, or they didn't even bring it. Whatever, however it goes, they're like, dang, Taurus doesn't trust me, and they don't play. So they may have offered, yeah, sure, I'll do it, and they either do or don't. You still show up with something. They're just like, okay, Taurus doesn't believe anything I'm saying right now. maybe I need to step my game up. So this is an energy of them wanting to be honest with you. Like I am going to bring it. I'm no longer going to do what I did in the past. Because this says here, play it safe, remember the past kind of thing. So by the weekend, of course, some of your issues may be deeper than the example I'm giving, but it's just the easiest example to give to show you what Spirit is trying to say. So you have the Sacred Temple by the weekend. Three of Cups, Three of Wands. Lots of threes. You're this is like you're meant to by the end of the week it's all in good fun. Life is all about continuously moving forward. You'd be more successful if you focus more in life on the fun factor. Okay? Not taking this too seriously with others, not taking it personally that they aren't a man or woman of their word. This is saying that this isn't really even personal to you. It's just that people, it's like I won't say they even overextend themselves. It's just that if you know it needs to be done, Spirit's saying that you need to focus on that, take the emotions out of it, don't even focus on what other people have to say, because they are going to let you down eventually, especially with some of the things that you're working with them on. They're speaking of people letting you down. So it's just best for you to depend on you, unfortunately. But you're not meant to do this with with a victim mentality. They're saying you will always be successful in this, no matter what. Especially if you're like, no worries, I got it. Like they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring it. You sure say sure to them and everything, but then go home and just plan for let me have a backup together because this needs to come together successfully. And they may not show up and then look, I could have had it and things could have went smoothly. I can't depend on anyone. Not in a bad way, but in a way of like, hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. No pun intended. But Taurus, you could be dealing with a Virgo, or a Capricorn or Scorpio very strongly. We also have Gemini. I mean, not, yeah, Gemini and Libra and Aquarius and Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp. Ooh, and we have Aquarius, well, Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. We have Virgo, Libra cusp. It doesn't have to be these signs you're dealing with. These signs could be in your chart. Also, Libra, Scorpio cusp. All right, Virgo, Libra cusp as well. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.